Last week, I produced a video titled Limitations of Quitmeters, and I made it by a request from a manager of a quit smoking board that had said that there were all these different quit meters out there, and they were all kind of giving different information. They were giving for the same individuals per se. They were giving how much life they were saving. They were giving different information about how many craves a person should be having after this amount of time off smoking. So I made a video addressing how they really can't answer this kind of issue, and there's real limitations of using quit meters for this purpose. One area I didn't address on there was people who were quitting smoking cold turkey versus people who were quitting smoking using a nicotine replacement product who were basically using the same quit meters. And you got to understand, when you're looking at a quit meter of a person who is off cold turkey and you're looking at a quit meter of a person who's using nicotine replacement product, they're both saying, oh, you've been off smoking this long. And it's really giving a false perception of what it is like for these two different quits. A person who's been off cold turkey is, in a sense, if the quit meter says they've been off for 3 days, they've detoxed. They don't have nicotine in them. They have metabolites of nicotine. But hey, you look at a person who's been off for a couple of weeks, they don't even have that. And yet, the two quit meters, if you're looking at these two different people, they look like they're in the same stage of quitting. They're nothing close to the same stage of quitting. The person who's using a nicotine replacement product is still dealing with feeding an addiction and still hasn't even started a total withdrawal process. They haven't eliminated nicotine, they're still delivering it. And if you've got a quit meter that's basically saying how many urges you're supposed to be having a day based on how long you're off, and again, you got one person who's off cold turkey all this time period and one person who's still using nicotine replacement, you're comparing apples and oranges here. There's real limitations of using looking at another person's quit meter if it's not totally clarified how long this person really is off smoking or how long they're off nicotine. It's giving a false perception of what not a cold turkey quit is like, because this isn't the issue. It's not the issue of how they quit. It's the issue of how long they've been off nicotine. So I have videos addressing this that I'm afraid people may not have seen because the title may not have attracted them. The most obvious video that I have that really talks about this was one about prolonging nicotine withdrawal. And I'll attach that in the video here so you can kind of, that one really explains the issue of the difference between a cold turkey quit and a nicotine replacement product quit. And then I also have a video titled Cold Turkey Quitting, and one comparing quits with others. And they also explore that theme, although not as directly as the first one. So to keep this video short, just basically go look at those other videos to really see what the difference is of a cold turkey quit versus a nicotine replacement product quit, and the limitation of just looking at a person's quit meter and assuming automatically that the person is off nicotine as long as the quit meter is saying they're off, because the quit meter may not be saying it at all. Again, it's saying how long they're off smoking. It's not saying how long they're off nicotine, and that is a very huge difference of what a person can expect, and if they're having symptoms, why they're having those symptoms at that point in time. To really detox, though, to really get off nicotine, to really eliminate nicotine, to really stop the withdrawal, it's not a matter of finding other ways of creative ways of getting nicotine in your body. It's finding the one way of getting nicotine out of your body. And all that's required to do that, it's not by taking any other product, it's specifically by not taking any other product with nicotine in it. And as far as for cigarettes, it's a matter of now making and then sticking to a personal commitment to never take another puff.